Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakal Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And a sincere salutation to the Tabernacle of David, you Akim pushing this truth to the four corners of the earth, in all truth and all faith and all sincereness. And a healthy shalom to the Aqua who are listening and learning. Coming at you with a quick lesson. So let's dive into this article real quick from the Times of Israel, and it reads, Pfizer CEO to Israeli TV, world should be back to near normal in a few months. In an interview with Israeli television aired Saturday, Pfizer CEO Albert Bourla predicted the world will return to near normal conditions within a few months and said the U.S.-based pharmaceutical firm is aiming to produce a once-a-year jump shot covering all Beetlejuice variants. Once a year, it is easier to convince people to do it. It is easier for people to remember. From a public health situation, it is an ideal situation. We are looking to see if we can create a jump shot that covers the big O and doesn't forget the other variants. And that could be a solution unless something completely different comes out, he told Channel 12 News. The virus will not be eradicated. The virus will be with us for years to come, Bourla said, adding that we should be able to come to normal lives in a few months. However, he stressed there will continue to be anomalies such as the big O that we will be able to control. So it was interesting that Bourla, the CEO of Pfizer, said we should be able to come to normal lives in a few months, especially since, Apostle Tahar coined 2022 the year of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai turning up. Okay? So, the first precept we're going to bring out is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with a child, and they shall not escape. All right, so this is what Esau does, man. Okay, this is what he does. He rocks you to sleep. He rocks you to sleep, give you smooth words, and while he's doing that, you don't even see the tsunami approaching you from behind. Okay, so this right here, is a conflict of interest. Okay, Albert Bourla is a walking definition of what a conflict of interest is. All right, so let's get that real quick. Let's get the definition of a conflict of interest. All right, so this is just a Google definition, conflict of interest. All right, and we're going to go down to the second definition. It says a situation in which a person is in a position to deprive personal benefits from actions or decisions made in their official capacity. All right. So all these people that are responsible for telling you that you need this Beetlejuice 9-1 stand to make a significant amount of profit by saying that you need it. So this is an article by Forbes. I'm not going to, dive into it, but just read the title. And you know what? A matter of fact, we'll get a quick point from it, because there is a point that I wanted to read. Where is it? Okay, here we go. We'll just read this little bit. It says the soaring stock price boosted Sahin's net worth by more than 500 million to about 4.4 billion, while the Struanman brothers collectively added nearly 1.5 billion to their fortunes, with each now worth an estimated 10.4 billion. Sahin's 54 first joined the three. Okay, well, that was the point. All right, that was the point. All right, how much, these men or whoever are profiting, okay, off of these, Beetlejuices. And these are the men and the people who are telling you how many Beetlejuices you need to take, or if you need to take 1 or 2 or 3 or 6. But every time they add an additional number to the ones that you have to take, their pockets get lined even more. All right. So let's just get a precept and wrap this up. This is just a quick hit. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 12:10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, though he humble himself. All right. And remember, the CEO of Pfizer, supposedly humbled himself when he was interviewed on the news when they asked him if he had taken his Beetlejuice, and he said, "No, I haven't. I want, everybody else, less fortunate to get theirs first." All right. So though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. Okay. And let's get one more. Ecclesiasticus 12:16. And an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. All right. So, Lord's willing, this was edifying. Shalom, Israel. Wa abad babal.
So far, the science shows that people with only 2 doses of a COVID vaccine have only a 4% protection against being infected by the Omicron variant, just 4%. With a 3rd dose, it can provide a 64% protection against infection. So far, the science shows that people with only 2 doses of a COVID vaccine have only a 4% protection against being infected by the Omicron variant, just 4%. With a 3rd dose, it can provide a 64% protection against infection.